What's up, Crypt Nation? Welcome to Today in Crypto. It is episode 23 and August 22nd.
Oh, we almost hit 22 and 22.
Almost.
Almost, just missed it by one. How's everybody doing today? Salutations. We got a big episode for you today. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. First, we have Postmates, who is now integrated with Lolli.
That's right. And then Tether is issuing a new stablecoin, and
we have Tether, everybody's favorite cryptocurrency, now issuing a Chinese dollar essentially on the Tether blockchain. So we're going to get into what that means.
And then the SEC actually approves of something. So let's jump into it. Tell us about Postmates.
Yeah, absolutely. So Postmates, everybody knows, one of my favorite personal apps. You could download Postmates in order to get food delivered to you. It's like Uber Eats or one of those things. But they just integrated with Lolli so that everybody who is using Postmates could have the option to earn, instead of cash back, you could earn Bitcoin back. So that's what Lolli is really famous for. They're partnered with how many partnerships do they have?
About 700 now.
700 retail partners,
including Walmart, Sephora, others.
Amazing. So Postmates has over 2 million downloads in the last 30 days alone. So think about from a mass adoption type standpoint, what this really means for Bitcoin.
Yeah. So the CEO, Alex Adelman, said, "This is another step forward to the mainstream adoption of Bitcoin, as Postmates is used daily by people across the U.S. One of Lolli's main objectives is to make Bitcoin a part of people's everyday lives, and our partnership with Postmates achieves this. Everybody eats, and now you don't have to feel guilty about when ordering in because you're stacking sats on each order."
It's a pretty nice little quote.
Another interesting stat is 40% of Lolli's user base is brand new to crypto.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Well done, gentlemen.
Well done, gentlemen. We're big fans of what Lolli is doing, so keep it up. And speaking of things that I love so much, we have a Chinese Tether coming out. Pete, what's going on with that?
So as we reported recently, there's a lot of OTC activity in China, and it's all being, well, not all, but a lot of it is being transacted in Tether. So
yeah, there's like a bunch of the ruble and which is from Russia, and the Yuan from China. They're going back and forth and hitting Hong Kong, and there's this big triangle, and it's kind of like this capital flight thing because China is devaluing their currency. So people are trying to get rid of their Yuan. So essentially, Tether is trying to grease the wheels here and just make it easier for people to leave the Chinese currency. It kind of feels like, right?
Potentially. So they were already using USDT to do that, but now this is making it a lot easier for them to do Forex and also convert back and forth from USD to the Yuan as well.
Yeah. And
potentially the ruble coming, who knows? But this is on the backs of the Chinese central bank issuing their own cryptocurrency a couple weeks ago, and also Binance announcing their suite of stablecoins coming up too.
Yes.
So they're definitely trying to keep up with the Joneses. But this is definitely great news for Chinese citizens because they're restricted to only $50,000 in Forex exchanges annually.
Wow.
That's all they're restricted to. So being able to use Tether to get around that is going to be a big win for citizens trying to make some extra cash.
Yeah, China's got just the strictest capital controls out of any country in the world. So it's going to be really interesting to see kind of the empowerment and the freedom that's going to come from this CNHT token.
Yeah, so keep your eye out for that on exchanges coming soon.
Yeah, I'm excited to see who's the first person to list it. Binance?
Doubt it.
You doubt it?
I doubt it.
Huh. It'll be interesting.
Bitfinex. Of course.
Yeah, Bitfinex. What am I thinking? Of course,
yeah.
It's going to be Bitfinex.
Speaking of exchanges coming soon, the SEC actually approves of something.
Yes, they did, and this is a big one. So
Yes.
This is a company called Securitize, and they're basically like a blockchain-based transfer agent. So in the real world, when you own a stock, it's not necessarily you that owns it, but there's other companies that own it and facilitate the transfers of these stocks, whether it's Carta or Broadridge, stuff like that. And so basically what Securitize is doing is they're saying, hey, we're going to disintermediate that agency, that company essentially, and we're going to allow you to own technically the private keys to digital representations of stocks on a blockchain.
And this is huge because for the end user To transfer legal ownership of a stock, it's about $150 and a few days waiting. Securitize is going to do this for free right away.
And instantly.
Yeah. So in order to exchange these types of tokens, you need a special kind of trading platform for compliance sake, blah, blah, blah. You can't just have it listed on Coinbase or Binance yet. They're working on building something called an ATS, which stands for Alternative Trading System, and that's for securities.
And there's a couple ATSs that are already in existence, or am I wrong?
That's correct.
Okay.
OpenFinance.io and T0.com are just two of them.
Oh, there's another one in Gibraltar called DX Exchange.
That's right.
I met them. We met them in Japan.
That's right. We did. So there's a race to become the next Coinbase or Binance of this upcoming securities market, or ATS. So definitely keep that stuff in mind.
Yeah, it's going to be super interesting. So that was today in crypto. Big day in crypto.
Very
Only
big
big
day.
days around here.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.